Hello everyone, myself Professor Girish Badgujar from PHGVP Mandal's College of Pharmacy, Shahada, and I welcome you all to study the subject Pharmacology and Toxicology. And today the topic for discussion is CNS stimulants. The learning objectives of this session are to learn about CNS stimulants and to learn various classes of CNS stimulant agents. So let us start with the introduction to the central nervous system stimulants. We already know that nervous system is made up of central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system, which we also call CNS, is comprises of two parts, that is brain and spinal cord. There are some drugs which stimulates this central nervous system, and such drugs are called as CNS stimulants. So the agents which stimulate the central nervous system, that is brain and or spinal cord, are known as CNS stimulants. These drugs are also called as analeptics. By stimulating CNS, these agents stimulates both mental as well as physical processes of an individual. These drugs also increase energy, improve the attention and alertness of the person. Along with these actions, these drugs also elevate some physiological parameters such as blood pressure, heart rate, and respiratory rate. So, all the CNS stimulants which increase the central nervous system can produce this action. Let us see now what are the various drugs which can be used as CNS stimulants, that is the classification of CNS stimulants. We can classify these drugs into three classes. First class is called as cerebral stimulants. These are also called as cortical stimulants or psychomotor stimulants. These are the drugs or agents which stimulate cerebral cortex and thereby increases the psychomotor activities. That's why they are also called as psychomotor stimulants. The examples of cerebral stimulants includes drugs such as amphetamine and xanthine alkaloids such as caffeine, theophylline and theobromine. These agents are particularly used to improve the physical activity and alertness. Second class is brainstem stimulants, which are also called as medullary stimulants or respiratory stimulants. These agents stimulate the medulla oblongata and stimulate the respiration of an individual. That's why it is also called as respiratory stimulant. The drugs which stimulate the respiration are known as analeptics. So these agents are also called as analeptics. The example includes drugs such as nicotinamide, picrotoxin and doxapram. So these agents will increase the rate of respiration of an individual by stimulating medulla. The last class is spinal stimulants, which are also known to produce convulsions. That's why they are also called as convulsants. These are the drugs which stimulate the spinal cord of an individual. By stimulating the spinal cord, these drugs can induce convulsions and hence they can be poisonous. That's why these drugs should be used with great precautions. The examples of spinal stimulants which can induce convulsions includes strychnine, lobeline and nicotine. So these drugs should be used with great precautions. So this is the classification of CNS stimulants. Now there are some questions, you have to solve them and write your answers in comment box. These are the multiple choice questions for practice. First question is, CNS stimulants does not stimulate the following. Your options are A. Brain, B. Spinal cord, and C. Peripheral nervous system. CNS stimulants does not stimulate the following. Question number 2 is amphetamine is option A. Spinal cord stimulant, option B. Cortical stimulant, and option C. Brainstem stimulant. Question number 3 is what are analeptics? Your options are agents that stimulate respiration or agents that depress the CNS, or option C, agents that produce analgesia. If you don't know the answers, then watch the video from the beginning and then try to get the answers. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you soon in the next part of the video. Thank you.